We know you've been winning a lot of hackathons lately, so who knows what's going to happen tonight. We have the criteria list right there. Again, 3 minutes per demo. If there are technical difficulties, welcome to the world of technology. It eats up your time. So we're not going to restart the clock. You should have tested, and I hope that everything works out. So this is where the timer is, so you can see it. We'll be resetting it for everyone. Maybe just a quick introduction of the judges. If you guys can just introduce yourself, that would be great. Sorry.
I'm Cornwell. I'm the founder and CEO of AppFactor.
Keep it close.
And this is my daughter Maggie, who's
Okay, hi, my name is David Cao. I wear a couple of hats. First, I'm the CEO of GWC. We are the producer of the GMSE, the largest conference in San Francisco, expecting 10,000 people at October 21st to 23rd. I would like to invite many of you to submit your app to our app contest as well. I also run Silicon Valley Android developer group, which Samsung has been a long time sponsor to SK Android in the past. We're happy to be here. Thank you.
Unfortunately, most of you know me by now.
No, for good reason.
That I've been dragged around helping you guys. My name's Stuart Christie. I'm the HTML5 and Tizen OS community manager at Intel.
Mic, and if you can just speak up, or should we plug in the mic?
Just speak up.
Just speak up.
Speak up. We'll rely on you, Ben, to tell us.
It's all about showing stuff, right? But, you know, it would be nice if you can just speak a little bit louder, okay?
And when you come up, I'm just going to call by team number. You tell me your team name, and then I'll announce your team name so the judges know what your team name is. Also, you need to tell me if you have a game or a non-game so the judges know what kind of criteria to use. And there are a couple of teams that are going to go first because they need to leave. So number 6, Cyrus. Cyrus, you ready?
Do you want them to start the timer themselves?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just there, yeah. If it goes off, you just need to do that. Actually, it'll just run. Yeah. But it'll stop. It goes ding bong.
Oh, there's
We don't know if any lights, or it's good.
There's a half light.
You just need the phone.
Yeah, you know, I need to start up a device.
Okay.
Yeah. So I gotta do that.
Okay.
Okay.
There's a little corner there.
Okay.
Okay. So where do I put this? You're gonna put this into the camera. Okay. So how the demos are going to work is there's a camera. We've tried every way, 6 ways to Sunday to do this.
Okay.
And the best way to do it is to place the developer device under the camera and do your demo from there.
Is it facing me, or is it going to be upside down?
It's really tight.
Other way around.
Yeah.
Other way around. So with the charger side on towards this end when you come up here.
Move it into the
The red box. There's a red box there's tape marking where it should be.
Okay, so when do I start?
I'll put on your developer device and then we'll start the screen.
Team number 6?
Team number 6, Big Panda.
And this is a game.
It is a game.
Can you just get the game? Big huge panda.
Big huge panda.
Big huge panda. My game is Dragon Firefighter. So how many here like dragons? Think they're cool? You think you like dragons? Do you think they're cool? Well, you know what? I don't. You know why? Because they invade towns and they light them on fire. Okay? And dragons are pests. They're like fire-breathing termites. That's where my app comes in. It's like it's a WebGL 3D simulation coded in HTML5 and runs on Tizen. This 3D simulation of a dragon extermination is disguised as a game. So I can get other people to try to get good at this skill. In the game, a dragon is terrorizing a town, riding your trusty steed, Marmalade. You must shoot water to put out the fires and drive off the attacking dragon. You got to save the town, and you get to move on to the next big city. If you save that town, you keep that town from burning up, you'll get to move forward. Okay, come on, baby, do it. So as this thing gets going, come on.
Start your phones now.
Yes. Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, so down. Okay, so you can see it's a dragon is attacking the city.
There you go.
And you must ride your trusty steed to get him. And here's the world. So we've got a little town here. Oh, you hear that? There's a dragon. So I could start firing water at the dragon. The dragon he's making his way around. And what he's going to do is he's going to start trying to throw fireballs and try to burn down the town. What you want to do is try to go and put out the fires that he lays down. And you must also try to take care of the dragon, try to drive him away. Now, if you run out of water, you can go and shoot at these things that give you more water. But I'm not doing such a good job because I'm over here. If you need more help, because the dragon is throwing fireballs at you.
Kill the dragon.
Okay, here we go.
All the way.
See, he's roaring and all that stuff. So if you go and actually save the town and everything like that, you get to go on to the next big city and stuff like that. Again, this is all done in OpenGL, WebGL, HTML5, and here we go. How much time do I have?
30 seconds.
30 seconds? Okay, let's see if we can get rid of this dragon in time. Here we go.
It took you?
Yes, he can attack you, and I got to get help because as he gets fireballs on me and all that stuff, then I have to get up my health. And see, we're riding our horse.
Oh, you're riding a horse.
How about the horse's health?
Horse's health? You and the horse are together as one. The horse dies, you die. You die, the horse dies. It's a horrible thing, but that's what happens. And there we go. Okay, any questions?
10 seconds.
Ported up on a new one.
This is a new one. So I sat down, did everything, was making the dragon as much as I could on this one. Getting the sounds and all that stuff. I see a little town. See, I got a little town there.
All right, thank you. That's time. Team number 7.
It's just everybody keeps standing in front of the camera, so we didn't really get any.
Just keep.
Yeah, I started it. But I'll give it to
There's a
you.
reset button. Top left.
This is reset?
Yeah.
Is it okay?
Yep.
Okay.
Send down and the battery gun.
Why don't you guys do a wider shot of just that
Over there, of the screen?
of them?
Of who?
Them talking.
I'm talking about the screen. This is just of the screen.
So this is just of them. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to start
Let me
the
make
clock.
you swap. It's gonna work.
Which team is this?
Yeah, but look at the shot.
This is, what's the name of your team, Eli?
Upmaker.
Yeah.
App Maker. Yeah, App Maker.
I know. I don't know what else to do. Okay, this is screen capture.
Okay.
Is there a team number?
Team 7.
Team 7.
Team 7, App Maker.
No, it's not a game.
No,
Not
it's
again.
Okay, guys. Hi. we're AppMaker. My name is Eli. My colleagues are Jeff and Kirill. So our vision was to build an app maker for the Tizen, because we guess it's a challenge to build a new store after the Apple Store, right? The App Store and Android Store. So now it will be a challenge to build a Tizen store. So we were thinking what would streamline this thing, and we were thinking about building new apps really easy. So our vision is to make an app maker that you can build apps from your phone, just click a button and you have a new app on the phone. This will be really cool. It can be something really big for the Tizen society. So, you know, vision is one thing and getting things to work is another thing. So I'm gonna demo you what we got so far. So we built a web-based application. It's right here, this one, and it's called Tizen App Maker. So what it actually does, it creates a blog-based app. Like it creates a blog online. So you just do account sign up, you fill out the form, you do sign up, and in a few seconds you get the application running. So we did. It's working. You can try. I can show you later, but I want to save the 60 seconds that it takes. So I'll show you 2 websites, 2 blogs. It's already running. One is. Sorry, I'm a little excited, so my finger is not. Okay, I'll put in first application called Amir-G actually. So this is a blog. You can see it's running on the. It's running on the device. I can show you another one. Just click back. And another one we built, it's mine.
30 seconds.
Okay, sure. So, and I'll log in for this one. Oh, yeah. So yeah, this is my fun stuff blog with my cat in here. This one taken from my other device picture and put right into the website. So we do have the duplication working, and this is our vision. This is much better version of when you build application online. You just click one button, you get it into your device. We're sure this is going to streamline the Tizen app, and thank you for your time and for your support.
Okay. Team number 1.
A what?
Did you port the app, or is it a new app that you created from scratch?
Oh, we built, so the app, what do you mean by?
2 categories, new app.
Or did you port it from another existing app?
How's your sign?
Well, the technology is already existing, so we
they're kind of facing me anyway, so it's
Okay, team number 1 is Team Blecko, and it is not.
I do think that like
Ready?
had
Okay, so team number 1.
Team number 1, Team Blecko, not a game.
So this is a ported app. So I think Dragons are cool, but I think Tesla Model S's are cooler. And so I have a Tesla Model S, and Tesla has an official app that's extremely beautiful, but it's extremely slow. It takes 30 freaking seconds to turn on the air conditioning remotely. And that just, you know, for people in a hurry, like Tesla owners, that's a very bad thing. And so for the TechCrunch Disrupt Hackathon, somebody had already taken apart the official Tesla app and discovered what the API was. Oh, yeah. And so we wrote an HTML5 app for the TechCrunch Disrupt Hackathon that has some nice features, and I ported that to Tizen for this. Of course, it wasn't responsive enough to fit on the screen, so I made it fit on the screen. So that's sort of the 2 things that I did. So here I am with my Tesla, and as you can see, I have a range of 98 miles remaining, and my beautiful car up there. It has, these are the screens that are similar to the Tesla app. You can't read the buttons. It says things like honk horn, okay? But in addition to being able to honk the horn, I have some graphs. So this is my speed over time. I was driving home from the airport. See it beeped? I was driving home from the airport, and the Tesla app has nothing like this. So this is my path going from the airport down to Sunnyvale, and it has dots sort of equally spaced in time. And what happened was, you saw on the graph that I was going at 75 miles an hour for a while, and then I slowed down. So at midnight in Palo Alto, there was only one lane open on 101. So you can see all these dots together. So we have everything that the Tesla app has, and then we have a bunch of extra stuff sort of related to the Internet of Things, or Fitbit for your car, so you can see what your car has done in the past. And that's it.
This is new or ported? Ported.
Can you flash the lights or?
Sure. I already honked the horn, and it honked. During the app, it honked a little while after I pushed the button. It does it. My server, instead of waiting, the app waiting, my server does the command eventually for you.
Team
So
number
it's
2.
a few seconds of delay. You hit the button.
K-pop tweets.
Yeah.
K-pop tweet. It is not a game,
It's not a game.
and it is not ported. Correct.
It's not ported. No.
Okay,
We started
ready?
from scratch.
Team 2. K-pop tweet, not ported.
It's
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Okay, so it's not ported. I already started from scratch. HTML, JavaScript, it was all new to me, so I didn't get too much stuff. So basically, what's the app? The app. So the main goal was for all the K-pop fans in the world to get the tweets of their favorite bands and favorite artists that they like. And because they are Korean, they speak in Korean, so the goal was to translate Korean from, if your English is English, or if you got a French device, French, translate in French. So I didn't do that much because I got some problems with API. I find an API, but it doesn't understand Korean. And, okay, so all I managed to do is to get some feed of tweet in here. So if you can see it. And display it with I just done the design, so you can see like this. So with all the tweets. So a very simple app, not done yet. Oh, what I'm doing. Okay. I don't know. Well, that's all I could have done for a few hours, starting from scratch. But yeah.
The link's live.
Sorry.
Are the links live? Do they work?
No, this is not live, unfortunately. But yeah, I got a lot of work to do, but that was great.
Any questions, judges?
So it's new report?
It's new.
It's a new one.
Yeah, it's already all new.
How did you do the translation?
Translation?
You said you were doing translation from Korean to,
Oh.
or was that not done yet?
No, it's not done yet. No, unfortunately, I didn't have time. I just do some design, making a rounded image, making some different background like this. But that's all. And that's it.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, number 3. Peace and Rest. Okay, it's called Peace and Rest, and it is not a game, and it is ported.
Yeah, no, it's new.
New. It's new. It is not ported. Not a game, and it's new. Number is 3. Peace and Rest is the name. Go.
So usually we have an issue every day morning when we wake up. We basically feel so tired. We are deprived of sleep itself. So there is a lot of research behind it, and they say that there is a period of sleep you go into where you have deep sleep and you have a light sleep. So when you wake up during the deep sleep, you basically feel groggy the whole day. So my app is a reverse alarm wherein it will tell you when to sleep when you set it up. And I could have done a lot of things, but it started I started developing only at 3 today in the afternoon. So the algorithm basically also checks 15 minutes. It takes usually average 15 minutes to go to sleep, and also the deep sleep and the 5 cycles is good LTE rate. So I set it to 6:36 a.m. and I say start. It will tell me what times I have to go to sleep, so that I could wake up fresh and stay fresh. Let's say in middle of the night, I basically wake up and use my phone. It will tell me when is it will adjust my alarm basically based on that, and it will do the it will recalculate, and it will make sure that you wake up fine. And also you will get a notification 1 hour before the sleep, 1 hour before going to sleep, that wrap up and go to sleep.
Sleep alarms, sleep wake.
So he's in rest.
Okay, any questions, judges?
So if you wake up during the night, it still goes off at 6 a.m. or it'll go off at 7 a.m.
So when you lift the phone, you get a notification or something. You lift the phone, it detects your motion, and it will reset your based on that timing. It will reset to the nearest for that. Let's say you are 6 a.m. and you wake up around 1 and you check the phone and keep it back. It might adjust to 6:11 or 6:12 based on the amount of cycles you're left.
It's dangerous.
If I had got time, I also would have done the background service where it will detect you snoring and it will adjust the whole algorithm.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Okay, team number 4. Still Ruby Gate?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not a game, right?
Yeah, it's not a game.
Okay, so it's not a game. It's Ruby Gate. Ruby Gate. Ruby Gate. Team number 5. Oh, sorry, 4. I'm sorry, 4. Ruby Gate, not a game, and it's not. Not 4.
World's nastiest call.
3 minutes starts now.
Okay, so basically, what
Speak up.
Okay, so whenever we go meet up friends, we normally play music, correct? Meet up friends or we go to party, we play music. So, but every time there is only one device which is connected to speakers, and if you want to change or you want to suggest a song, you have to disconnect or reconnect your device or stuff. So what I have created here is, it's a social playlist app. So you can just start a party in it, and other people, currently I am using Bluetooth for this, so other people can connect to the party and they can just share their songs directly. So I'll show you. Okay, I think I have it. So Bluetooth is already on. You can just start a party, give some name. Okay, and it's already connected.
Picking up everybody's Bluetooth.
That is the market.
I think it is.
No, I know how to party.
So once you are connected, actually currently I am able to send the file, but I am not able to receive. I am currently working on that, but it's a basic media app currently, so you can just add your songs and play it currently. So it sends the song, but I am working on adding it. This app can also be used if you are going for a DJ party or something where you want to suggest a song, so DJ can just connect the app and directly use that app for his stuff.
So are you sending the decoded music, or are you actually sending the whole
So
file?
currently I'm sending whole file, but what I'm planning is I'm going to create a Wi-Fi direct service in the back and we'll stream it from that device. So that way we can also play DRM files.
30 seconds. Any questions?
HTML5 or?
Yeah, it's an HTML5 application.
Anything else? Okay, Ruby Gate, thank you. Team 5. Team 5. And team 8 will go after Team 5. Okay, 3 minutes.
What's this app called?
Start now. Sorry, so is it ported or is it ported or is it new? Okay, a new app, and is it a game?
It's an app for game.
It is a game or is it?
It's an app.
Is it a game?
It's an app.
Okay, it's an app. He says it's an app, but not a game. I take his word for it.
Okay. So our app is domain specific OCR. For those of you who don't know about OCR, OCR represents optical character recognition. So we use the open source OCR to implement our app. So how does this work? So someday, with my friend, my team lead, we are in the bookstore. So we look at the book. And this is the book, we like it, okay? And this is a chess, Chinese chess, okay? Like a Zhangji or Baduk, okay? It is not only for chess. So I'm very interested about this app. So what do I do? So I open my app. So I need to take a picture of this one. So I use this camera and try to take a picture of this one. Okay? So our app is not completely integrated yet, okay? So some of how might not work, okay? Okay. So suppose we already take the app, then, okay, we get this information. This is just like okay. This is OCR, the picture we took, okay? So once we took the picture, so it will transfer to the, currently it doesn't work on here. We transfer this image to the PC, and it will do some work there and do the OCR. So while at that time I'm waiting for that one, so I make a game. I play the game. I make it. Okay, I make it today. Okay, so okay, OCR result is done. Okay, so now you can see this record is all here. Okay, so it's already converted from the image to the characters. Okay, now the last step, we can email to our friend, and our friend use the app. Okay, so we need the app of this one. Okay, so final step is our app. This is our app. Okay, final step is our app. So okay, sorry, it's a lot of app. This is we integrate with this app, so you can play or analyze the move. Okay, so that's the whole idea. Yeah. So any question?
So it takes game pieces from the book?
Yeah, from the book.
And then transfers them to an online game?
Yeah, from to the PC, the server, and analyze again using our open source OCR. Okay. Yeah. And convert to this text. So thank you for asking Lee. Yeah, he did almost all of the work.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah.
So that's the first time I've seen how an app about a game.
Yeah.
Because everybody should have like
Is it? It is a ported version.
I mean, cut.
It is a ported app.
Like it did like the whole like movie had to stop automatically.
Not a game.
Oh, yeah. 5 batteries. Bet you that battery will be halfway charged every time.
3 minutes start now.
Okay. The reason why I write this app is my brother got a serious stroke and unable to move, unable to talk. Life is really miserable. So I went to visit him all the time, and then see he's not alone. The whole hospital is full of this type of stroke patients. Then think, what can I do? Then personally, I have 2 friends. They both recovered well from the stroke and back to work for the big company.
So I kind of talked to them, understand why they make such a difference from my brother and others. And they told me they actually knew what are the early signs of a stroke. And they knew they were having a stroke, and they rushed to the hospital, and then they got urgent emergency care right in the emergency room. So they were safe, and then the recovery is better, and then they back to work, have a normal life. So that's why I write this app. There are two parts in this app. First is to make you aware what are the early signs of a stroke. So say for example, you, your wife, your mother, father, when they call you, say, hey, I don't feel really well. Hopefully you can ask a few more questions. Don't just say, I'm going to see you after work. Maybe too late already. So ask a few questions in this app. Then the second one is you press the button, then you will mark the time, and then we send a work SMS to your people, like brother, secret, husband, whatever. Then they know you are having a stroke and who to help you. And then you can call 911 too. So this is app. So the first part is the information. So this will tell you like the stroke sign. All the models are me. Because nobody wants okay. So it will tell you like what will be the symptoms of a stroke.
Is that you?
Yeah, that's me. my neighbor's not willing to do that. Yeah.
Pull it down and see all of you.
Yeah. It somehow doesn't go to the next one. So if you find you have all these symptoms of a stroke, then you press this button. Then it will go to the emergency mode. Then you, most important, mark down the time. The time is important. If you can show the ER doctor your time, they know certain drugs they can still use or not. And then if they can use those drugs, they will save you much better in recovery. Then the next button is hit this, then it will send a work SMS to the people you have already put down the phone numbers. Then your wife, your cousin, your uncle, all the neighbors will know you have a stroke, and hopefully someone can come help you do whatever needed. And they will get a SMS, and that SMS will have the timing. Say for example, your approximate stroke time is this one. Then when you go to the ER, you need to show the doctor. His approximate time is this one. So can you use those drugs? And the last one is call 911. But since this one doesn't allow any calling, so all this button just hit it and then nothing will happen. But the real one, it will call the diner, it will do the SMS, all this thing. So hopefully it saves someone.
Okay, thank you. Any questions, Jeffrey? Recorded, not a game. We're going to skip Team 9 and go to Team 10. Team 10.
Oh, go in, thank you.
Team 10, we're going to skip. We're going to go to Team 11.
It's just fast
Oh,
up there.
you know what? I have a USB thing.
Should we move it that way? Should I hold it?
I don't know.
Candy box.
Candy bag, candy box, not a game. Supported? From scratch.
It's a game.
Not a game, from scratch. Candy box is the name. Team number is 11.
Alright, so we're Team Candy Box. We're a team from Carnegie Mellon.
Keep it
My
down.
name is Ben, Min, Troy, Justin. Guess what we've been busy doing besides attending hackathons and our schoolwork? We're basically looking for a full-time job. So we attend a lot of career fairs. And in those career fairs, we have handed out a couple paper resumes. And we find that paper resumes are dull, boring, recruiters look at them and throw it away. We want to, as geeks, we want to make it cool. And for recruiters, it's actually very hard to keep track of all those paper resumes, and I guess that's why LinkedIn is so popular. And we, our team, decided to build the next generation of resume. We built 3 things. Yeah, let's go.
The tablet itself. Yeah, move that left a bit. Other room, right?
Other left. Okay, it's going to go in my hand.
All right, so we built 3 things. First thing is our website. So you have to go onto the website to basically enter in your resume information, like your school, your work experience, all that. This is basically our website. You can edit your contact information, education, experience, and all that. So after you've done that, you can go to our Candy app, which stands for candidate. So you can go to your contact, you have all that. You can show this to the recruiter, maybe he doesn't really care. Maybe project is the most important one. We built something, Primo, later, all that. Flip it, you see some more information, come back. Yeah, education, or Carnegie Mellon, undergrad from China, all that. And we built another app, Candy Box, for recruiters. So right now, in this Candy Box, the recruiter already have 2 students. And let's give him one more. So here, we go to the settings page, which you can actually change the color dime. Let's share, and then for the...
So basically, we press both buttons on the
And then we use NFC. Now, on the Candy Box, there's one more. Voila. And yeah, we felt that if we go to career fairs with this app and recruiters having Candy Box, everything is just cooler. Thank you.
You need to add a rating system. When he walks away from you, he pushes not so good.
Good point. Very good point.
All right, Team 12. Team 12. No?
Oh, and that's us again.
Oh, we have a ported app.
We have another ported
Team 12
app.
has a ported app. Tizen Clear.
Yeah, Tizen.
Oh, Tizen Clear, is it a game?
No, it's yeah.
Not a game.
I think the focus on the camera is on, so on the display. I think it's actually on the camera.
How do we do it?
Just at the bottom of the lens.
Oh, I think it touched
Better the devil than that. All right. Okay, 3 minutes starts now.
Okay, so like beside our Candy Box and Candy app, we also ported an app from HTML5 to Tizen. So it's an app called Clear. So on iPhone, there's this famous app called Clear. It's basically a task management app. So there's an open source implementation in HTML5, and we ported that into Tizen. And here's what it looks like. So these are all the task lists. And you can type one list and go into the task themselves. And you can scroll up to go back to the task list. And then you can scroll to pull to create a new task. And you can also just swipe it to mark it clear, also to delete it, and to go back to the list and create another list. And delete it from here. So that's basically our ported app.
Okay, you have time. Any questions?
Nope. So what is it? Basically, it's just, it creates lists?
Yeah, so if you have used like the app on iOS, it's like both the most popular or most creative task management app on iOS. So you don't have to use any control. It's just pure gesture based. So you can like type, you can drag, you can like swipe. Everything is touch based.
Okay, so basically it keeps track of all the tasks that you have to do.
It's like a to-do list or task management list. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Team 13.
So is that Team 11 again?
That was Team 12.
That was Team 12. They did 2 apps, so they were 11 and 12.
Ready? 3 minutes. It's called It's Not a Game. Is it ported?
Not really.
Okay, and it's called
Go the other way. Go.
Team number 13.
My name is Dave Jensen. I'm founder and CTO of a company called Driven, and what we're doing is we're building an API that can connect to any car. And right now we have support for basically Tesla and GM cars. So what I did today was I created an app that uses that API to connect to those cars. So we can go here and look at our vehicles. You can see here we have a Tesla, we have a Cadillac, and a few other things. We can just go here and look at the details of the car. It loads it up. It'll bring up the GPS location and the chart if the internet wants to cooperate. Well, let's try the, there we go, we got the charge level. And then we can go back to our vehicle list.
So they're bringing up his car?
It's his car isn't in there. I didn't have time to have him, I'm not sure if we want to give up his login credentials.
No, I'm saying, is it just basically looking at the closest?
No. It's this is like my co-founder's car. So if we honk the horn, he'll probably wake up his baby. And so the other thing I wanted to try doing was, my original goal was to try to have this device that you can plug into your car to stream data off the diagnostics port. And so what I tried to do is play around with the Bluetooth. So here we have just a little simple thing that brings up all of the Bluetooth that's nearby and brings up some information about the Bluetooth. So this kind of my moving towards connecting to that device, but I didn't get quite there, so I decided to show the other thing. Okay. And that's it.
Any questions, judges? No? Well, thank you very much. Okay, team 14. Team 14. Oh, behind me. Oh, hi. Snuck up there. Okay, ready? 3 minutes. Starts now. Oh, sorry. Stop. What's the name of the app?
So it's called as Track. The app's name is Track. So I just started getting into the fitness thing. So see me, I'm not still fit yet. So we thought okay, we are getting a device. What do we do with it? I wanted to use it every day. So the idea was can I use it to track? Started out by tracking how many steps am I walking and how much calories have I burned. So we found a couple of IEEE papers on it, and they have some easy ways to calculate them. So we took the most easiest way out to calculate, which is the least accurate one. And away from the way of development, it's a hybrid app. So there are two parts to it. One, a service app, and the next one is the web GUI. The service app integration is still not yet done. So I've just stubbed out the portion where it just literally keeps populating the values and generally shows up an approximate average on how we calculate. So every 4 step is 1 calorie based upon, right now the weight is 180 pounds. So we have to work on that. Some forms are needed. And distance is every 250 steps is a mile. So that's pretty much it. We have to work a little bit more on it. Any questions?
So how is it tracking the steps? Is there a pedometer?
The accelerometer and the gyro. So what we do is the app on the other side, the service app, gets the value, but we don't have the integration layer yet. We've been struggling with it. Thank you, guys.
Okay, we're going to 16. Still quiz camera, right? Yes. And is it new or ported? What's that? Is it new or ported? Ported. And is it a game?
It is not.
It is not a game. Okay. 3 minutes.
So basically, one thing that everyone likes to do at the whenever you go to a game, whether it's NFL, NHL, is to interact with the big screen TV they have in the middle of the stadium. And we all know the Kiss Cam, where they have 2 couples on the camera in the middle of the stadium, and it's like a game. They have to, they have to kiss. There's also the fat dancing guy, who any one fat guy who starts dancing, they play a song, they aim the camera at him, and he gets to see himself on the screen. So what we have is an application we call QuizCam, where
in the red box. In the red box.
Turn upside down.
And turn it around so the charger side's on the bottom.
180.
Oh, there it is. So this is our application, and it is formatted to, so basically how it works is there will be a quiz on the big screen where they have usually the kiss cam or, the dancing fat guys, right? So in this case, there's going to be a question up on the big television screen, and each person is going to have the ability to use this application. So let's put my name in. We'll just do the initial for now. And let's say we're on view 5, row. It can be a letter or a name. Row 9, and we'll do seat 1. And so if the answer in this case was A, so we'll have A as the answer. And so we submit that. And what this basically does is it sends this query to a database, which is on a cloud right now. So the QuizCam administrator will then be able to pull up the database, and he will be able to determine exactly where the answer was submitted correctly, and he'll pick the first person to get the answer correct. So whoever gets a QuizCam answered correctly, he will be rewarded with a t-shirt, and in addition to that, he will be on the television screen. And so right now it's fully working.
30 seconds.
That went into the database, and so if you pull it up with your favorite database application like SQL Pro, you'll be able to determine the exact millisecond of who got the answer correct.
Has that been done?
Sorry?
Has that piece been done?
Yes. I had it's on my Mac right now, and I had a picture of it on the PowerPoint, but it's as long as you have the database info, you plug that in, run it with SQL Pro, and you'll be able to see all the queries.
So that was QuizCam, Team 16, ported?
Yes.
And not. Team 17. There's still emergency alert system? Okay, it's emergency. Okay. Sorry? All right, so he doesn't have anything to show, but it's called emergency alert system, and it is not a game, and it is, did you port it? Sorry? It's a healthcare app. And did you port it, or did you create it from scratch? Okay, so it's new, not ported. Right, he's just going to present.
Hi everyone, myself Naveen and my two team members are there. So actually we tried to implement this app, but we couldn't make it there. So I just want to share my idea so that anyone can implement that. My idea is to just create two apps. This one is for a patient and one is for any staff in the hospital. So if any patient is in an emergency state or he need any special attention to that, so he don't need to consult anyone. So depending upon this app only, the information will be sent to the consulting person. So it basically depends upon accelerator and gyroscope. So based upon this position and the speed, it will send information to the consulting persons. So the main idea is like the device will be, the patient device. The patient device will contain this app. So patient app, it has a gyroscope and accelerometer. Then it used to be, it's like a wristband. So whenever he falls for any other cases like heart attack or any emergency thing, so based upon his motion of that app, so device, so the information will be sent to that device. That's it.
Thank you for sharing. team 18. Yeah, I think we'll go through 12 rounds. Okay, but is it still Health Diaries? And is it new or ported? Okay, so this is Health Diaries, team 18. It is new and not a game. Wait, do you have it on the?
No, actually it's a resource right
I didn't know that was so I'm gonna have to. Okay. Yeah, the other team what to do later. I think it only shows up here. I can put you at the end. You can try, and then we can try to use the end and see if you can get up to something. But I have to be there. I'm sorry. All right, team 19. Okay, so this is Sweet and Soft?
Yes.
Okay. 19, Sweet and Soft is not a game. And is it new or ported? New?
New, yeah, it's new. It's
new. Not ported.
Not ported.
Okay.
Okay, so ARP is pretty much simple. Okay. ARP is pretty much simple. It's made by musicians and for musicians. It's like a simple, efficient app to tune in your guitar and what does metronome too. So you just have to push a button corresponding to the string you want to hear. Like it's the lowest chord, and then you can just tune in your guitar, and yeah, basically you do that for all the chords, and you're doing your thing. And there is also a page for our metronome, like David is going to show you.
Yeah, so we made a metronome. So like other metronome, you rank the tempo here, so you can go up like this. And when you want to run it, you push run.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's simple.
Also, yes. For the moment, it's quite really simple. But I think that with more time, we can add some features like like plug in directly your guitar into the phone and play and tune with the frequency. With time, we can do that. Or like for other instruments like ukulele, or yeah, cool instruments like that. And yeah, we made this application because we hadn't had that much time to code. But I know that with Tizen being an emerging operating system, I would have loved to use an application like that. So I made it.
Are you a musician?
Yes.
You play guitar?
Guitar and piano. So I think that application I would need it if I.
For this app, how are you doing it right now?
How am I doing right now? I've got another device on another operating system with this, not like that, but I can yeah, with the ear. So I don't need.
Perfect. Okay, any other questions?
Yeah.
How long have you been playing guitar?
Oh, actually I started at the conservatory back in Paris at 9 years old, and then I stopped at 12 years old, and I started again at 15 years old, and now I'm 19, so like yeah.
You want me to do
Okay. Sweet and Soft, team 19, not 40. Thank you. Number 20. Is it ported?
No, it's not a game and it's not ported.
It's not a game, it's not ported. The name of the project is Transportation. Correct?
Okay.
Transfer-Tizen. I didn't read correctly. 20.
Okay. So, do you think waiting is boring? Personally, and with Charles, we think that. And this is why we built this app, which gives you the exact, with a minute precision of the time you are waiting for a bus or a train. And we can we imagine this app because we take a lot of travel all the day to go to the university and come back, and we think it would be a great opportunity to have real-time information about the travel.
So as a good demo is worth more than 1,000 words, I'm going to show you how it works. So basically, this is the main frame of the application. So you just type the number of your line. So let's try 25. Then you choose your station, and it gives you the exact amount of time when the next bus is coming, or next train, the direction and the cost. So we have a little overflow problem here, but it gives you the cost and the time. We have this is the main function of the application. We have also other features. Like the map of transportation, or even we have also, well, no, I'm going back to this after. And the most important of this is open data. You know, we work with VTA. It's VTA data, and so we download it and we pass it to have this this data. And another feature is that you can, if you're not satisfied of the driver or anything, you can just write your travel number, rate your travel, make a comment, and then send it to VTA.
Oh, it's San Francisco, I love this.
What are the features you have which
For
like
Google
Google
Drive.
has a public transportation routine function. What function do you have? They don't have.
Yeah. What the feature we have is mainly that it works without connection.
Or without connection?
Yeah, without connection. Moreover, it's an app, so it's a Tizen app, so we will then have, yes, Tizen app, I guess. And we'd like to implement some new features in the parameters section. Like GPS, we'd like to sort the closest station. Just taken by the closest.
Time's up. Any other questions?
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much. Transfer-Tizen. 21. Who's here? 21. No. 21 is stay safe. No? Not here. Okay, 22. 22. Govin? You? Nope. Okay, good. 23. 23. Okay. Okay, 24. Yeah, 23. This is 23. It's called Thing Finder. Is it a game?
No, it's a new app.
New app and not a game. Thing Finder number 23. Thing
Finder. All right. Yeah, so we're trying to solve what is a pretty common problem. You want to find this thing, and this app is meant for walkers, and it's basically a novelty app on top of geolocation. So you're like, hey, I want to find this thing here, right? And so we have the actual app. That's the splash screen that we're not able to get up. Let's get this thing going. Here we are, and this is what the actual app looks like. We use the geo location, we use the gyro, and we use some APIs to pull in the data. So I'm walking around the city, I'm super thirsty, I'm like, I want a beer. Boom, and it'll find the nearest place that sells a beer, and then it'll just point me at it. And so as I bear along, the compass will point me to the beer. If I decide I want to play golf instead, I can play golf, or I can play pizza, or I can eat pizza. Is that the wrong bell?
No, you're fine. Keep going.
I was totally hurting my presentation
3 minutes.
because of that. Oh yeah, I was like, that was a really short 3 minutes. Yeah. So, there's obviously some like other outputs, like it's a novelty skin on top of discovery, right? But there's all these other things you could do with it, gamification, play. You could have other location inputs.
You see the compass again?
Yeah. So I want a beer. Maybe you guys know Antonio's Nut House. It's right over there. As I'm walking around, it's going to count down the distance. It's going to point me at it as I get closer. This would be great for tightly packed cities. Like, hey, I want a beer. Now I want a taco. Now I want a pizza. Yep. Thank you.
Questions?
HTML5?
Oh yeah, HTML5. We use the Tizen Web UI. We use the geolocation. And we use the JavaScript.
Would you use the JavaScript?
For the compass.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. 24. Okay, team 25. What's the name?
Matthew.
And the name of the app?
Surprise.
It's a surprise. Is it a game?
It's not a game.
Okay. Is it ported or new?
Surprise, so you can check.
Got a surprise. We'll find out. We'll get the info after. We'll tell us.
But it's not a game.
It's a surprise. Okay, ready? 3 minutes. Start. Oh. Are you going to be demoing the device from the device?
Yeah, after a while, maybe if I get some time.
All right. As soon as I see that screen, I'm starting the timer. Okay. Oliva.
Very good. So yesterday night, I promised you I will do an app which will enable you to go to bed with some music and which will stop when you decide it before going to sleep, and then turn off your phone and so on. And then, as I was developing it, something really weird happened. Yeah, it was like, don't go to bed, wake up, you've got to do something else. I mean, what's the idea of doing something new when you can do something which already works? So I went to work on something else, which is Matrix. So I put in an app I developed 2 years ago, which solves your problems in lots of ways. So you can play with the ways. I mean, if you like mathematics. So basically, you can enter two matrices in the text field, and then you can select the operation you want to perform, and then you press compute. And the cool thing is that it parses your what you enter as a text, so that you can have the matrix the size you want. You can fail when you enter. It interprets what you say. You can change with Wolfram or simple the way it printed your matrices. Then you have more than 20 operations, and it provides lots of detail about the workflow, how it got the solution. So lots of basic operations like addition, multiplication, subtraction, matrix power scalar, determinant, matrix traces, matrix dimension, and much more interesting, the Gaussian elimination, which enables you to go something like that, to a matrix with lots of zeros, and you can solve linear equation systems, which is pretty cool, I think. And for that, you really need the overflow, details about the overflow if you want to use the result. So that's what is really interesting to that. And much more. So now I'm going to try to demonstrate. Okay, so you've got two fields for two matrices here. Then you can select the operation you want to perform, so lots of them, and then you compute. So for example, I can have two matrices.
There's one with numbers already.
True what?
That's got numbers in it.
Thanks. Okay, so 4 and 4. Then I select like A plus B and compute, and I get the result. And then the workflow here is really little because it's just an addition, right? But we can do much more.
Sorry.
So,
All right.
thank you.
So what is the name of the
Matrix. I like the film. I guess you too.
Okay. And you ported it. We're gonna count it as a port.
Yeah, ported it.
Good. Okay, good. All right, I'm coming back to number 9. From scratch, not a game, and the name of it is, I forgot.
Big Brother.
The name is Big Brother.
Big Brother.
Number 9. Big Brother, from scratch, not a game. Ready?
Yeah.
3 minutes.
We are Team Big Brother. Our app is called Big Brother, and we are Team CMU SV Team 3. So what our app does is we've taken Big Brother in two senses. Big Brother can be someone who's always looking after you, taking care of what you're doing, and Big Brother can be someone who's always looking after you and you don't want him to look after you. And, so it allows you to set up things like if I am doing this, do this automatically. If I go here, do this for me. So for example, one thing I've set up is if I enter Tizen SV Wi-Fi, it tweets out I'm at Tizen SV Wi-Fi with the hashtag Tizen SV. Or if it's something like if I enter a meeting, it sees in your calendar you're busy and it will put your phone in silent without you having to do anything. Or you can do things like if I enter 2 miles of my house using geolocation, then check me in on Foursquare. Or your parents can do if my son drives out 20 miles outside my house radius, send me a message that he's outside the city. So those are the capabilities we've added. Right now I'll go through 2 of the functionalities that you can do. So I've set up the tweet one for Tizen already. So if I just turn on Wi-Fi, it will hopefully connect to the Wi-Fi, and then
those were the tweets earlier.
Yeah, so I have to keep deleting them.
What is he up to?
So hopefully it will connect, and as soon as it connects, it will send a tweet through my profile. So while it does that, I'll show you how you can create something like this. So you just go to add a new configuration. You can name it, suppose I set up that if I'm in a meeting, don't disturb me. So I can just say in a meeting. So what in a meeting does is it just checks your calendar if you're busy or you're free. So if you're busy, this trigger is activated, and then you can select an action. Like there are some which we've implemented. If I say move to silent and submit. So now you see the active triggers are tweet for Tizen and meeting. So if I have an event in my calendar which soon puts me on in busy, it will automatically put the phone on silent. Right now we've just set it that it will reduce the volume to 0. We couldn't figure out how to change phone profiles. Now I'll just Yeah, you can see. It tweeted out. Demo at Tizen SV 2 seconds ago.
7 seconds.
7 seconds ago. Yeah.
Very good. Any questions?
New?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
it's
new.
it's
New.
from scratch.
And they did some very quick dancing to make this work. So well done.
No, actually,
We were-
so we just thought we could demo the Twitter and everything together on the laptop.
On the laptop,
So
and-
we just didn't test it on the phone, and we already just tested on the phone.
We wanted to show the Twitter and the phone
I see.
together on the screen,
Together,
so
okay.
that we don't need to switch phones.
Okay, so
But
you dealt with it
it
very
already
well.
worked
So.
on our phone, so-
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's
Thank
Big
you.
Brother, number 9. Okay, I'm coming back to number 18. Can you do it? I think just come up and demonstrate. We can't qualify you for the prize, but we'd love for you to demonstrate.
You want to run on the laptop? Just plug it. It's not working on the laptop.
Like Windows 8.
No. you can still show it if you want. Just plug in the VGA. Show the power button. We'll just see what you got.
The VGA?
Yeah.
And was it new or ported? It's a new. Okay.
Hi everyone, actually this is this is a health library, health diary where we can track and maintain the health records of our whole family members, particular to the insurance, and even like we can archive the billings for at the end of the year we need to provide the taxes. We have to produce a few bills, so we can archive the billings, and sometimes when we go for an appointment, we doesn't remember our family members what are they allergic to and what are the medicines they are taking. At that time, we can use this app and update and just use it when we go for an appointment. And on few details we can store it, and when we go for an appointment, we can share it with the NFC few details, and we can even track everyone's appointments, and we can even search the nearby doctor with covering that insurance plan and the hospitals in that plan. Mainly it is just tracking our own family members' details and medical details, and that's it.
How much did you get? Did you get anything implemented? Or?